CCS were the first agency that we contacted, and very quickly said, yeah, look, we've got a kind of like an open day, come and visit us and we'll speak with you. And that's how it all started, really. And there was a warm welcome. 2, we were welcomed as potential adoptive parents, along with a whole, I think there's about 20 or 30 other couples there in the room. I think from that very first meeting, the sense for us was that what we were doing was much needed, and 2, we were not being treated as slightly odd in wanting to, adopt. And you were treated sensitively. I think that's the key point, really, that your history or recent history was treated very sensitively, and very quickly they got into you as a couple, learnt your backgrounds, learnt how compatible you were, any issues that were in your own marriage. I think that's one thing I will say, we found the process quite therapeutic. So, there's a lot of one-to-one interviews, there's a lot of married couples to social worker interviews, or a number of, and out of that comes, various stuff. How do you resolve issues in your marriage? How do you resolve arguments? How do you intend to punish or discipline your children? Methods and techniques that either you grew up with that would be utterly inappropriate for an adoptive child. And I think all of that is very well structured and well thought through. And at the end of that process, you come out with at least the thought that this is doable. You're not going to face adopting children on your own. So there's a network that's attached to CCS of other adoptive parents. There's their group of social workers that are there to support you. And do you know what? That goes back now. Our association with CCS is probably getting on for 6 years old. And to our real sadness, our social worker that we had recently retired, and that was like, my word, that was like our adoptive almost grandmother with the words of wisdom and advice retiring out of our lives. But very quickly we've been given access to another social worker who we trust. So I have the utmost respect for what CCS have done and how they've treated us as a family.